Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashoda Pradana Randana
Yashodanandana Vardhana Ranjana
Jamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Jai Sri Shiva Gopinath ki, Sisi Gauranitai ki, Shiva Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadambhayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Yashodhara Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaicha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, first I would like to express my heartfelt joy for being here with all of you. And thank you for this invitation, for this satsang tonight. And I believe I have been to the church one time.
Yes, Father. Yes, Father. Once. Yes.
I did a lecture there.
Yeah.
And
Last year.
last year, yes.
Here as well.
Huh?
And here as well.
Here as well.
Yes.
Okay. I just was also attending the kirtan
Yes. The Radhisha mellows, yeah.
Radhisha mellows.
In the
Yes.
past, yeah.
I'm becoming more familiar now with all the devotees.
That's why you are the guiding force for our activities.
Yes. Today I'm going to be speaking Seva Bhav. How do we develop the Seva? And especially for the, now we're going to be having a festival, right?
Yes, Maharaj.
Rath Yatra festival is very, very important. In fact, whatever we do in the movement in ISKCON is for service purpose, but also preaching purpose. Even if one is a pujari, so that pujari seva is meant for preaching. Even if you're cooking in a kitchen, that's also for preaching purpose. Just like in an army, when there is war, some army in the front, some at the back, some army men in the kitchen have to cook food for the front one. Some has to do the medical service, right? But they all. Sri Prabhupada gave the example. I mean, the one devotee is given one example recently. I heard that. Now this World Cup is going on, right? In Canada?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
So when you watch the football playing at 11, one side, some player are right in the front, two sides. One in the middle, two sides. And some are the back players, defense players. And then you have the goalkeeper. So they are all doing something, they are all playing different side of the ground, football ground. But the goal is one. What is the goal?
To make a goal.
Yeah? To make the goal.
Save the goal.
Yeah. So to win the match, right? Despite everyone the different direction, front, back, and the goalkeeper at the back side. But the goal is one, is to win the game. Right? To score, it is scoring goal, right?
Yeah.
That's what they said. So similarly in our society also, in our movement, so we may be doing different things. Some is doing book distribution, some are pujaris, some are organizing for the festival, some are doing Gurukul kids, teaching to them. But the goal is one, is to bring people to Krishna consciousness. And that's our goal. This is why we have taken, this is why you're all here in this place. Okay, this question comes, what is the reason you have taken birth here or you have come to stay here? What is the first, there are many reasons, but what is the first reason, the first cause?
Misuse of minute independence.
Yeah, that's also you're saying karma. Other?
Desire.
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 Going back home.
Going back home. But I would say these are different answers, secondary answers. But the first, foremost answer is you have been put here to carry Prabhupada's legacy. Because all the other Maharajas, they're staying far away, you cannot come here. You can come once in a while, but you're here, in this place. There are many reasons for your birth, but the first and foremost is you have been fixed here to carry Srila Prabhupada's legacy, to preach Krishna consciousness. That's the first and foremost reason why you're here, right? So, and it is said that, when it is said this body has been given to us, not to enjoy, no. Dadichi, you heard of Dadichi? From Bhagavatam? Indra went to ask for his bones. to make his vajra so that he can kill with Trishul. I mean, who would give you his bone? But yet he went to Dadichi. Vishnu told him, go and meet Dadichi, he will give his bone. So Dadichi first said, no, I don't want to give, but later on Dadichi said, yes, I will give. Because that bone was going to be making a vajra to be able to kill the demon, to save humanity, to save the demigods. So he said, yes, I will give. Why I want to give? Because this body of mine is not meant for me to enjoy. This body we have been given is not meant for we to enjoy. No. According to Dadichi, he said that this body has been given to be used for the benefit of other people. Understand? Body is being given to us not to enjoy, it's been given to be used for the benefit of other people. That's what we call sarva upakar, highest upakar, seva. You know? He says it's a social work, but this is more than social work. It's a spiritual work. The highest, parama aradhanam tadhi. And Bhagavatam says it is the highest worship. Parama aradhana means worship. Parama aradhanam tadhi. This is the highest worship. To accept voluntary suffering for the suffering of other people. This is what the Acharya were doing. They accept voluntary suffering. Prabhupada, he accepted 3 heart attacks. 2 in the boat, ship, 1 in America. 3 heart attacks. Accepting voluntary suffering for the suffering of other people. To mitigate the suffering of other people. Accept voluntary suffering to mitigate the suffering of other people. And this is considered the highest worship, Bhagavatam says. Even if you die while doing seva, no problem. That's glorious. Even Prabhupada, he want to leave his body not on the bed. Great soul, they don't leave the body, they don't die on bed. They die, those who die outside the house. This is glorious. Where Bhismadev died? In the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Not at home. Battlefield of Kurukshetra. And that's glorious for Kshatriyas. Bhakti Swami Maharaj also, he said, why should I hide in India? He went to US. Bhakti Maharaj. Yeah, during COVID. He went. His leaders would be in the front. Why at the backside? Leaders would be in the front. You know? Of course, that was an excuse. He left his body during COVID, but that was just an excuse. But he went in the battlefield of preaching. That's battlefield of? His battlefield of preaching. And die in battlefield of preaching, that's glorious. Gopal Krishna Maharaj was same. Gopal Krishna Maharaj went to Dehradun. Somewhere. He was meeting, preaching. So he left his body there, not at home, not on bed, but in battlefield of preaching. This is glorious. So, what I'm saying, I want to say is, devotees seva, engage whatever service we're doing in the society is meant for preaching purpose. But the seva bhava has to be there. Sometimes the seva bhava there's many obstacles. I'm just going to be reading from this. Is called a comfort zone devotional service. And what's that? Because someone is getting attracted to some service more than the other service, right? So it is not necessarily bad, But this one question that most of us would have faced in our life. There's always going to be some favorite service. I like to do this one, right? So we prefer to do it. I enjoy doing it. So that's sometimes like a comfort zone. That's the first one I'm making. I'm attracted to a particular service because I get positive recognition or success. So this is service-driven mode. Service. Sometimes it is also we want to do some service which is reward thirst for reward. You know, I got a service from someone who is favorable to me, and I appreciate my talent, my efforts. So this is like personality-driven service. I get to perform some service in a favorable atmosphere. Or the fourth one, the person whom I serve is very dear to me, and with whom I enjoy working. And the fifth one, it said, I get good name and fame, and I'm able to consistently increase the name and earn through this service. But that's not pure devotional service. Another one, six. I get a sense of accomplishment easily by performing a certain service. Right? It's for my own pleasure. You know? So there are many more reasons for that. We can identify by carefully observing the function in our mind. So this comfort zone, devotional service, and our service will eventually come to a halt if it is comfort zone service. Prabhupada went to America, it was not he wanted to come back. Prabhupada wanted to come back in the ship, he was having 2 heart attacks, he said, let me go back, I want to come back. Even in America, many times he would go to the harbor to see when is the next ship going back. He would go there a few times. When is the next, ship to go back? But then he never went back. I mean, he went back after completing his mission, right? So that is the. But if you observe also that, we'll see carefully. Not a single devotee in history, right? In the Bhakti movement had an easy-going life in history. Not a single devotee. Prabhupada's life, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the Acharyas, Prahlad Maharaj. How many obstacles he had? I was reading about 13 ways or 15 ways they want to kill him. But never budged. Even for a minute, he was never discouraged. He was not even allowed to be devotee. He was forbidden, he was restricted. And they tried to kill him. But still, he became the devotee number 1 in Vaikuntha. Imagine, devotee is even greater than Lakshmi and even greater than Garuda in Vaikuntha. Krishna says in Gita, of deities I am Prahlad.
King of all devotees. There's a separate chapter.
Yeah. Of deities I am Prahlad. Devotee began. Despite not having the facility to practice Krishna consciousness, he was forbidden. He could not come to Stouffville for satsang. He could not go to Toronto ISKCON. He was forbidden. And they want to kill him. But still he became number 1 devotees. And we don't have this kind of restriction, do we? People are putting us in oil, fire from the mountain. And still he became devotee number 1. But these devotees, they also took service in unfavorable environment. The kind of service that people will reject, right, as impossible. as menial service, insignificant service. That could also destroy the hard-earned name and fame. I remember one time I went to UK for the first time. But in Mauritius, I was in charge of, I was the Sankirtan leader, we call it at the time, Sankirtan leader. That was my position. So I went to UK for the first time in the temple, and they asked me, "Give some service, can you clean the window?" I had to do it. But in my heart, I was thinking, what is service? I'm the Sankirtan leader in Mauritius here, they tell me to clean the window. That's not fair, you know. But then later I realized service is absolute. Even in menial service it is absolute. In front of Krishna it is absolute service. Even you serve in the pujari, or you serve in the kitchen, you're cleaning the washroom. It's all absolute in the eyes of Krishna. So this is even if you say Yudhishthira Maharaj, he never told a lie in his life, right? Not because he wanted to become famous, but genuinely he never lied. He never lied, right? But still Krishna forced him to tell a lie, right, in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So, but he had to swallow that bitter pill and obeyed Krishna's order. Right? So, but still, Krishna makes sure that Dharmaraj, Yudhishthira, his fame was still intact. Right? So risking one's life. But Krishna pitied him. Again, in most beloved and respected the elders in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Right? So, and we are seeing how many, and even Arjuna also had to kill in the battlefield. Right? Because of that, Krishna also became Parthasarathi. Parthasarathi. Yeah? Right? So you can see how these devotees went so much of difficulties, but still was serving. So this, I said already that in this movement, we are meant to preach Krishna consciousness to the people. And this festival that is coming, Jagannath.
Chariot Festival, Rath
Yatra. Yes. It's a preaching program. Everybody should come together and serve. Right? To make it beautiful, to make it better. So Krishna is saying there is no one dearer to me than those who preach my message. And there won't be anybody more dearer to me than those who preach my message. It is said that anyone, like for example, if somebody is sick, he has to go to the doctor. But sometimes if somebody is extremely sick, the doctor comes home, right? So this is kind of doctor, Jagannath is like that. You leave the temple, go out and give his darshan. Same like Ramachandra. Ramachandra also, he was supposed to be coronated next morning. But then it was a turn, there was then he had to go to the forest. Why he wanted to go to the forest. It was his idea to go to the forest so that he can give darshan to the devotees. To the devotees and many others, the animals, Sabri. He asked for that. He asked from KK, you should give me the curse, that I should be going to the forest. If I don't go then, how am I going to give my darshan to those devotees? The Jagannath is like that. The Jagannath, he actually go out because he knows that people in Kali Yuga will not have time, right, for darshan. So he comes out and gives darshan to the people. Very merciful. In fact, Jagannath is a deity for Kali Yuga. You will find Jagannath all over the world. Every corner, every street, every house. And Jagannath came before Prabhupada also to the US. You know the story, right? So he wants to give his darshan to the people. And what is the glories of having darshan of Jagannath? Anybody, any single person who pulled a rope, right? And that rope is a rope, it's not ordinary rope, it's a rope of devotion, right? There's two types of rope. One rope is binding, and another rope is delivering. What rope binds is the three modes of matter of nature, three gunas. It binds us. We're all bound by these three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Everybody. We don't see the rope, but we're all bound. Okay? It's invisible. But the rope which delivers us is the ropes of devotion. That's the rope. When you have Rathayatra, you have this rope. But that's good rope. It's a rope for deliverance. So anybody who pulls the rope will be delivered from this world. Right? And that rope only you can bind Krishna. Yashoda Maiya's example. Krishna was bound by the ropes of devotion. You know, in Kartik song, the last line, Namaste stu damne, spura dekte damne, Kadiro rayata vishwasa damne. The damne, this rope is worshipable. Let me offer my obeisances to that brilliantly effulgent rope. Can you imagine? You pay obeisances to that rope. Because that rope by which Yashoda Maya binds Krishna, Krishna is unable to cut it. Imagine. Krishna can cut the ropes of Maya, the three guna, he can do it. Krishna can cut the rope of Yamapas. He can cut it. In the case of Yamaraj, he did it. Not Yamaraj. Ajamil. He cut it. You know? Yamdutas came with a rope, but then he came, Vishnu came, cut it. And he can cut the ropes of attachment, Hriday, grunt, and knot. Can cut it. But Krishna is unable to cut the rope by which his devotee binds him. Example, famous example is Yashoda. Right? So imagine that's the same rope that we're going to be using. People come, they'll pull that rope, they'll be delivered from this world. My question is, can you pull a mountain? Who is heavier, mountain or Krishna?
Krishna.
But then how can you pull Krishna? Understand the point? You are able to pull Krishna. Krishna on the chariot. You're pulling. Not only him, Balaram and Subhadra. He's heavier than mountain. Krishna is heavier. But still one is able to pull him because that's the ropes of Krishna. Anybody who comes and pulls the rope, anyone who comes to have darshan of the Jagannath, anyone who is going to have prasadam distributed on the road, anyone who also hear the sound of the chariot wheel just by hearing the sound, because Jagannath Puri, the chariot will make sound, will be delivered. And anyone who will be touched by the dust raised by the chariot wheel will be also delivered. How much benefits? Right? How many benefits? It's not just we just pulling the rope to enjoy. No, it's so many very meaningful. It's not yatra. This is what devotees are doing. They wanted to share the mercy to the people. And if devotees come together, they do that. That will be very much benefited. It's not just we are celebrating, but it's the biggest festival for devotees, most joyous festival for the devotees. So now other thing also there. Comparative attitude towards services and the result. The first thing that we understand at the service, our service to be unmotivated, right? Anya Bilasita Sunyam. That's the first thing, uninterrupted. Right? But it's very easy to say that. But many times we come to the society, we carry also our materialistic tendency. Sometimes it's there, You will find also even among devotees, some devotees very yogi type, They don't eat much, very special. Some are like jnani, only read, no seva, only reading. This is our past tendency. Some also come, they just come and take things from this movement, It's like karmi tendency. So this is coming from our past tendency. But devotional service would be right? So yeah. But there is also comparative service, a desire to be recognized or appreciated for one's service, right? So you're looking for enjoyment in that, in the result of the service. Service is not different from Krishna. Service is not different from Krishna. So because when we do any service sincerely, we associate with Krishna. In the form of that service. This is what happened. Service is sublime, but when we do that service, we are associating with Krishna in the form of that service. So when one actually get Krishna's association through that service, do we need anything else? Do we need anything material over that? And above all, serving Krishna and opportunity to associate with the devotees. So in that point, the desire for recognition sometimes may come, takes many forms. Desire for recognition may take many forms. But many times it is deeply subtle, no doubt. Right? So, so that recognition may come. Let it come by itself. Maybe we can recognize or getting some recognition, praise, but we don't run after it. That may come. Gurudev also may praise a disciple. So nothing more is required beyond that, because getting associated with Krishna. So our service is to actually only be sincerely execute the service is full focus, because without focus there won't be any result. Krishna explained in Bhagavad Gita, Ekeha Kurunandara, right? One pointed attention, focus. So, but sometimes what happens, unfortunately, when another devotee is getting recognized more than me, right? Other devotees are getting more recognition more than me, then we feel that, well, this is the end of the world. Right? This is not good. So then we start to think that my service is inferior. This is why I'm not getting recognition. We think like this. My service may be as inferior because I don't get the same appreciation for my service as much as another person is getting for his service. Then it creates a negative attitude toward that service if you're not feeling like that. And eventually one day it will stop. And this is definitely due to the influence of the lower modes. What are the lower modes? Passion and ignorance. Yes. We just see the classic example of Karna and Duryodhana. What happened in Mahabharata? Both of them were destroyed. Right? Because of the attitude of comparison. That's a factor. They were always comparing. Due to envy. Karna always compared himself with Arjuna. He wanted to be more powerful than Arjuna. And because he always thought he was a better archer than Arjuna. And he should have given also the same opportunities. So this is constant attitude of comparison, which lead to the dangerous quality of envy, which built inside, right? Which has built inside him, Karna, towards Arjuna. So Karna had so many good qualities also. Yes, he had many good qualities. But this one quality of jealousy had destroyed him completely. Right? In every act he wanted to show to the world how great a skill he was against Arjuna. So comparison. So every time we compare, what happened? We are nurturing the seed of envy, right, in our heart. And when we do that, what happened? Always want to be one step above the other person. You know the meaning of PhD? PhD, another meaning.
Permanent damage.
Yeah, you have another meaning. I have another meaning. You call one day when you were saying, pull him down. He's going to higher. But the other one, pull him down. But you don't know if you help him to go up, he will also go. He will pull you up. But if somebody is going up, sorry, pull him down. It's not good. The crabs do that, the crabs, you know. And they put a glass of crab in a basket. If one is trying to go up, the other one will also put it down. No. Somebody is in a service, push him up, you also go up. You know? But should be happy. Someone has been doing something, you know, some preaching activities, so many books he has distributed, or is opening a preaching center somewhere. It's good. It's a plus for Prabhupada. Why should we be envious? You know, maybe I can't do it. Fine. You know, it's a plus for Prabhupada. At the end, who should be the gainer, the winner? It's Prabhupada. Right? So it's a blessing for Prabhupada. So that's how, you know. It is also mentioned that one time there was some scientists. They were in a forest called the Redwood. And they found that the trees are very, very tall, extremely tall, but they don't fall down easily. Even because of cyclonic weather, they don't fall easily. But then they were trying to find out the cause of it. And then they found out that the roots goes deeper, plus they are intertwined. You know? On top the trees look individual trees. But inside are intertwined, more connected. You know? And that's the reason they were found. Right? What did you say the English proverb? Unite we
Stand.
and then
Divided we fall.
Right. That's the same example. Right? They are intertwined, they don't fall. Devotees, we should be together, loving each other, good relationship, exchanges of love. And three things is required in a yatra to become very vibrant. What is required in a yatra to become vibrant? Three things are required. Is nama ruchi. All devotees should have nama ruchi. Should be having the taste for chanting. Everyone, not only the leaders, but everybody should have the taste for chanting their rounds every day. Or not only japa, but also kirtan, whatever there's kirtan, harinam, sankirtan. So we should have, in yatra, all devotees should be having this namaruchi. Then the yatra will flourish. Second, Vaishnava Seva. The attitude that move to serve the devotees. It's not only he should serve, everybody should serve. That's what Mahaprabhu said. Mahaprabhu said, devotees asking what to do, what's your instruction? Mahaprabhu said, Vaishnava Seva, Nam Sankirtan. Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva, Nam Sankirtan. Duikara Shigra Pabe Shri Krishna Charana. Is that? Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva, Nam Sankirtan. Duikara. These two. You do these two, what will happen? Shigra. Shigra means very quickly, Pabe means achieved. What? Shri Krishna Charana. So one will achieve Shri Krishna Charana very quickly by doing these two activities, chanting Hare Krishna and serving the Vaishnavas. This mood should be there. Very important mood. I was Prabhupada did that when Prabhupada went to America. He was serving the hippies. He was cooking for them, was cleaning, he would wash the plate after they left. There was no one. But serve, he doesn't mind. That's service of absolute. So serving the Vaishnavas, the first one is chanting, taste in chanting, Nam Ruchi, the second is? And third is? Jivadaya. Jivadaya falls in the preaching activity. Jivadaya means preaching, book distribution, temple construction, opening preaching centers. Harinam is also Jivadaya. Prasad distribution is Jivadaya. Jivadaya, Nam, Jivadaya, Krishna Nam, Sarva Dharma Sara is the essence of Dharma. Nam and Jivadaya. What is Jivadaya? Jivadaya means preaching. Compassionate to the jivas. The three types of daya. One daya is deha daya. To become compassionate to the body. Like somebody is getting drowned, and you save his shirt. Oh, I save him, I've saved him. No. You have only saved his shirt, but the person is gone. This is deha daya. Like giving people money, giving people house, giving people food. That's deha daya. You're not saving the soul, only the second daya is manasa daya, building school, giving education for free. Right? First one is physical level, second one is mental level. But most important is jiva daya. To save the soul. And that's why you will see Prabhupada did not build school or homes for old age. What he built? Temple. Temple means Jivedaya. Most important, compassion. Jivedaya. So, yes, these three things has to be there in the society. And then the yatra will become very, very vibrant with that three points met. So, Jivedaya, first Namruchi, Vaishnava Seva. Yes. And the second personality is Duryodhana, who kept comparing himself with Yudhishthira Maharaj for the administrative skill. But every time he would come not first, because Yudhishthira was the best. And similarly, in fighting, he was also envious of Bhima, Duryodhana. They called him Durbuddhe, wicked-minded. So, what was the result? It was self-destruction because of his envy to Bhima. Instead of becoming joyful at the progress of the devotees, he became envious. So, this is how these personalities meet destruction. And yes, this festival also is I said already, this deity Jagannath is the Kali Yuga deity for Kali Yuga, right?
Yes, sir.
Because north, south, east, west. North is Badrinath, that's meant for Sati Yuga. South is for Treta Yuga, Ramchandra. And then the west is Dwarka, Dwapar Yuga, Krishna. And then Kali Yuga. Why it's also for Kali Yuga? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed there, residing in Jagannath Puri. So Lord Jagannath also so merciful, extremely merciful. So we should shower this mercy also, because devotee, they have the adhikar to shower the mercy. His behavior is like a human being. Human take birth, right? Jagannath also take birth. Birth, then human become old. Jagannath also old. Human disease. Jagannath also, he is sick for 2 weeks because of too much water, cold. Snanyatra with Sunday, right? Then he goes into quarantine, and the Pujari would give him medicine also. And diet. Jagannath will take diet. And also human body is buried. So Jagannath also, the body after 12 years, they bury the body. Is same. So what is Jagannath's birthday? What is his birth? When? His birth. There's no birth as such. But this Nan-yatra is considered to be the birth of Jagannath. This Nan-yatra is the birth. Right? So, and then you get old. After 12 years, they change this motive. Change. They make new one. Huh? Yeah, new one. And there is a way to make it. They have to go to the forest. The priest has to go to the forest, stay in the forest somewhere, and they are guided by, sometimes snake will come, will show them the way, where to go to get the wood. And the wood that they cut should be having the symbol of the four Vishnu. Has to be there naturally. It's not that somebody has made it. Naturally, Sankha, Chakra, there. And they don't just cut it, they go and do puja, havan, and then they will cut the wood and bring the wood and make the motif. So lots of work has to take place in celebrating this Rath Yatra festival. But devotees would come together and also celebrate this festival. It's a preaching festival. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so Rupa Goswami has explained that there should be also loving exchange among devotees. How we can. And other people, when they come, they see this society, the people that are together, they become inspired. Right? They become inspired to serve. They see that, oh, these devotees, ISKCON, they're very nice, very good, very hard, welcoming. And then they also feel, oh, I want to be part of this society. Right? So, yes, there should be loving exchanges. And when there is also sometimes there could be also some kind of clashes. That's also may come. Because this is Kali Yuga. Well, what do we understand when there is clashes among devotees? It is not you who is a winner. I have defeated him. No. Kali Maharaj. You know Kali Maharaj, what he does? You heard of divide and rule? He's a British, right? But that's not started by British. British copied it. But started by Kali Maharaj. Yes. In fact, Kali cannot enter our society. There's no place. What's the 4 places of Kali Maharaj? Brothel, gambling.
Before regulated principle, they
Yeah,
had
that's the places. But they can't have an entrance because devotees will follow the 4 regulated principle. So Kali cannot have entrance. And how does Kali come in a society? Through the window. And what is that window? Conflict. Conflict is common, even among devotees. They may follow the 4 regulated principle. But the conflict is common, even among devotees. It's not soul, and soul doesn't want to conflict. It's not the soul. But our previous past sets of karma. That comes into conflict with each other. Our past sets of karma. Not soul. Soul, they want to be together. You know? But this is how it works. You know, Kali Maharaj, he's a winner. And he's laughing. Ha ha ha, just see. I put these 2 devotees together, they're conflicting. He's a winner. You know? So devotees should come together, not competing with each other, but competing with the challenges that come. You know the race of the tortoise and the rabbits? Who won the race? First, huh? Tortoise, yes.
Don't win the race.
Yeah, first, because the rabbit was thinking, this tortoise is too slow. I have time to take rest. He was sleeping. And then the tortoise came, shoop. Oh, he's won the race. But you know what happened, the second one? There was second race also. The rabbit said, I'm going to choose the path. The rabbit said, no, the tortoise said, second race, the rabbit did not sleep. He won the race. He did not sleep. Said, today I'm not going to sleep. Shoo, poof, he won the race. And the third race was there. The third race, the tortoise said, I'm going to choose the path. Which path we have to race. And rabbit said, do whatever you want. I'm ready. But the tortoise has chosen a way where there is a river also. You have to cross the river to go the other side and race again. But Rabbit did not know that. And he just shook left, and then he saw there was an obstacle there. The river he could not cross. And then the tortoise slowly took. And look at the rabbit, and then swim. And he crossed the river and he won the race. But the fourth time, what happened? They became friends. There was no competition. They became friends. And they decided whenever there will be challenges, we should come together to, to overcome the challenges. So when there are difficulties in a society, in a movement, some problem, we don't just go and blame anybody. But we come together to solve the challenges. And when they both together, when the tortoise will be swimming and the rabbit will be sitting on top of the back of the tortoise and they will cross the river. So they came together, not competing with each other, but competing with the challenges. This is how we make progress. And go forward. There will be impediment, there will be difficulty in a society. That's there. This is Kaliva. Devotees, we should be intelligent enough to know how to. Because without association of devotees, you cannot make spiritual. There's no substitute for them. No matter how the devotee is. There's no substitution for them. Only through association. One time there was one devotee who was complaining about another devotee. So he went to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj. This devotee is like this. And Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj said, okay, wait. Before making the list, tell me the good qualities of that devotee. What good he has. First, then you can tell me the bad qualities. And that devotee said, oh yeah, I saw that he always spent time reading Bhagavatam. He always gets up early in the morning. I see he's always sitting down and chanting his round. So he made a long list about his good qualities. Then at the end, he was completely purified. So these things are there. But we have to understand our goal, our reason of coming, and our reason of taking birth, staying here, is to carry the legacy of Prabhupada. We have to do that, no matter what happens. That will be success. There will be misunderstanding, mismanagement, also misunderstanding, conflict. But devotees, and when this yatra becomes vibrant, and others will follow, other devotees will also follow. So it's today, the yatra, the devotees are very, very vibrant. Together, every festival, every program, organize Rath Yatra, Harinam, book distribution, not much prajata. That's what killed, right? That's what killed. Krishna is saying, Machita. We're supposed to be coming together, conversing about Krishna Katha to each other. Kathayantascha, Tushyanticha. That's what is exchange. Tushyanti, Ramanti means satisfaction and pleasure. But prajapa will bring negative atmosphere. So, but how will that come? Because among us, when you associate with devotees, supposed to be speaking Krishna Katha, how did that come? We have to also be able to read Shastra, by reading and also listening to classes. And then when we meet each other, then we can speak. We speak what we have read, what we have heard. If you don't read or hear, what are you going to speak? Mundane thing. So you're supposed to be talking, then that's where the Prajalpa comes from. So if you hear and reading Shastra, and then when you meet a friend, you speak about what you have read, what you have heard, and good exchange will come. So, yeah. And this is the exchange that we should be having. Yes, coming back to this Jagannath festival, which is coming very soon here. So, I believe every year it is increasing, right?
Yes, this will be the second year.
This is the second year?
Yeah, second year.
And believe me,
Expecting.
it will increase. We started, and this year will be our 18th year. Mauritius, I'm talking. We started that. So, and of course, Jagannath's blessing. And first year it was like very small one. And second year, a bit better, more. Because we learn, right, from our mistake. And then third year, now it's maybe we have about 25,000 people. Yes, big boat fest with 3 days. We have the first day is a Snan Yatra. 30 pujaris on the stage. Not in temple, the space temple. It is a big pandal near the sea. 30 pujaris with 3 Jagannath on 3 different places on the stage. 30 pujaris can come and the Abhishek goes 1.5 hours. So that's the first day. Second day is a Rath Yatra. It's like you do here, different stalls and all different stalls. And the third day is a boat festival. We do boat festival in the ocean, the only country in the world. Because we have beautiful beach, beautiful lagoon, they're very cool, not too agitating. Big boat I'm talking, motorboat. So 60, 70 boats in the ocean. With 1 or 2 boats we put stuck together, that becomes the temple with canopy and altar and all the deities there, Jagannath, Gauritai, Radha Krishna. And the pujaris and the deities, they're there, the Maharajas, the Gondis, and all the devotees on different boats that will come with kirtan. It's beautiful. Imagine it's a procession, not on land. Water. And Krishna liked it. He likes to also have rides, water rides. Because Jagannath is on the road. But also he likes to be in the water. Have a ride. It's beautiful. And then we go inside, and the Radha Krishna stand still, and all the boat they do parikrama. And then they all come together, all the boat comes together, and then Maharaj will be giving the talks. We have sound system, everything inside the boat. Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj was speaking about the reason for the boat festival, the story of boat festival. We will speak about it. And then there will be Aarti. Everyone will be attending the Aarti in the boat, sitting in their own boat. We can see Aarti is going on. And then after the Aarti, we will be distributing prasadam. You can't go
Close to the boat.
you have to throw prasadam. It's beautiful. And then we'll come back, and then we'll have another boat festival on land. 30 feet, how do you call it?
Pool.
Swimming pool. It's 30 feet, it's big one as well. For those people who have not gone to the boat, because no matter how many boats you bring, it's never enough. 70 is a lot, but so many people want to go, and it's for them. But now it's become big. Start small, Your festivals, this should work on it. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki, Shri Prabhupada ki, Jai Gautama.
His Holiness Sundara Chaitanya Goswami Maharaj ki
Jai.
Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Gautama. Maharaj, do we have time for questions? You want to take up a couple of questions?
That's why I've stopped.
Anybody would like to take questions?
Wait.
Do you want? You said
Yeah, I'll take it.
I didn't ask you, but
Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for this beautiful class today. You mentioned something about, that PhD, pull him down, that attitude. My understanding is that that attitude comes, as you mentioned, only by Maya. But Maya should not come when it comes to devotees, of course, won't have that Maya, but practitioners still have it. And if I understand it correctly from you is, if you see that behavior or attitude, tolerate it and take it as if that practitioner is doing it because of some past life karmas. Is that correct? Is that how? That's a correct way of understanding it, right?
Yeah, sure. He said, understanding should be there. Past lives karma is doing that. Or devotees, how they can get it by tolerance. Tolerate is a very important quality that one should develop. Many qualities are there, forget and forgive also.
So, Prabhu, Maharaj, those past life karmas are still not gone. Like, even though that practitioner is doing all the four regulatory principles, doing 16 rounds of chanting.
No, I said when we come to the society, we also come with the past habits. It's not gone. It doesn't
They're
go
not gone.
quickly. But it depends. It will go. It will go. Only bhakti has the power to eradicate. Only bhakti, only devotion, only chanting. There's no other yoga process can do that. Even karma yoga, not even jnana yoga, not even ashtanga yoga. Only bhakti yoga has the power to roasting that seed of envy. Roasting the seed means when we roast the seed, it will not grow again. So only bhakti, but then it depends. So it's like the fan. If you switch it off, does it stop immediately?
No.
There's some momentum, few momentum will stop. So,
It will take time.
yeah, once you start becoming devotee, it's like you have switch off the fan. But then you go, then slowly, it will stop. You go. So the past, previous karma is the British impression. And that is coming with the mind also. Because the mind, when somebody dies, the mind carries the soul to the next body. So mind is a storehouse of previous experiences. The same mind has gone to the next. You see a child, when the child is small, babies, he knows how to paint. He knows music. Where did he get that? Because the mind is the storehouse of previous experiences. It takes that breathing, that impression. It's not gone, it's still there. Whatever we do, whatever karma we are doing, the impression is there. It's not gone. And it comes to the next body. With the help of the mind takes it there. Because the mind carries the soul to the next body. So the mind is, function of the mind is feeling, willing and thinking, yes. But it's also a storehouse of previous breathings, previous experiences there. But that karma can be eradicated because there are 5 subject matter in Gita, 4 are eternal. Karma is can be changed only through bhakti. So if you continue practicing, slowly it will become pure stage. But also it depends if doctor is giving the prescription to the patient, a goli morning, one goli in afternoon, and the person is taking only one. He won't get bad, right? So it depends how he is practicing. To the level he's practicing, to that level he will also make spiritual advancement, and that will be also eradicated. But that's for sure. Because Krishna is saying, Bhaktyamam, only through bhakti will know you. So, devotional service, we should not doubt it. It's very powerful. But then we know how we have to chant, we get up late, and we just do sneak, snack. We don't chant properly, and not completing our round. Sadhana is very powerful. Ramchandra, Vibhishan, you know? Vibhishan. Huh? He asked Ram, how are you going to fight Ravana? You don't have any weapon. And Ravana has weapon. His weapon is called Rahu, missile. And Ram said, I have my weapon. His weapon is not physical. He said, my weapon is my dharma, jnana, and sadhana. That's my weapon. I will defeat him with it. And who was defeated in that war? Who won the war? Despite of not having the physical weapon,
It's a victory of Dharma.
it's a victory of Dharma. Yes, because he was dharmic. So what was the point he mentioned? His weapon is dharma, jnana, and sadhana. What is our sadhana? What Gurudev has given to us, what Prabhupada has given? Get up, Marathi, and then chant Ram. It's powerful. It's enough. We don't need other things. We should not doubt this. That is enough. That's what Ram is saying. Dharma, jnana, and
Sadhana.
And he had missile, but he was defeated. Another point. If a missile hits someone, missile, killing someone, and that missile will be able to kill the body only. Isn't it? But not his karma. A missile will hit the body, will kill the person, but not his karma. Reaction will not get killed. Reaction will still be there. But sadhana can kill the reaction. See? That's weapon. Ram's weapon. Sadhana, if somebody is performing sadhana, he will eradicate the reaction. It's powerful. It's more powerful than the missile. Understand the point? So we should not doubt it, but somebody come to the society, that's what the question is. Maybe he's still having these anarthas, it's called anarthas. But these anarthas will go as we associate with the devotees, chanting Hare Krishna, faith, Shraddha, Bhajan Priya, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajan, like that. And then it will come to Ruchi, and then higher taste will come, Ashakti, Bhava, and then Prema. So it's a path. Okay, any other?
Krishna Maharaj,
Yes.
how to develop the Nam Ruchi?
How to?
Develop the Nam Ruchi.
Yeah. Yes. You see, in chanting is three levels. First, we chant with offenses. There is offenses. Because the mind is chanted. That mind who has been going through many bodies has come to us now. He has collected all the vrittis, all the impression from millions of. Do you know how many births we have taken?
8 million
No, that's spacing by birth. Do we have ocean here? Or lake? Lake is not there? You go to the lake, you collect all the sand. All the sand. Maybe all of it, Canada. You collect all the sand and you count one by one grain. How much is it?
I think we can't count.
Can't count. But that many births we have taken. Understand? That many births and all these impressions, they are coming in the mind. It will be disturbing always because all reactions are there. That's why they come. Sometimes we say, why I'm suffering? Because all sinful reactions are still there. It's not gone. You know? So, but this sadhana can burn all the sinful reaction, then you become free. Right? So Nam Ruchi, then you also associate with devotees who are also having Nam Ruchi. And that will help you to develop the Nam Ruchi. And sometimes like this, even if you don't have Ruchi, right? Chant. Even if you don't have Ruchi, chant. That Nam will give you the Ruchi. One time when somebody asked Prabhupada, what is the result of chanting? What's the goal of chanting? Prabhupada said,
More chanting.
chanting is more, result is more chanting. Even if you don't feel like, but just take your mother. That holy name itself will give you the Ruchi. Yes?
Thank you, Maharaj. My vandan to you, Maharaj, for wonderful class. So, Maharaj, I heard we are operating in Kali Yuga. I heard you very loud and clear. We are in Kali Yuga, and in Kali Yuga, you confirm that it's an age of quarrel and hypocrisy. I mean, one cannot skip out of it. And also, you mentioned that this thing, the difference of opinion or quarrel will be even in the devotees. Non-devotees, of course, it will be there, but Kali Yuga also engulfs the devotees. And something or the other happens either due to past karma, you said, or due to the three modes of material nature, where devotees will come at the opposite end. And difference of opinion, of course, on some genuine points. And something happens whereby, quarrel takes an ugly turn. Now, devotee will be thinking that, okay, this could be my past karma, this could be three modes of material nature, and it operates not only to A but also B. There are two parties. It operates to both of them. Nobody can say I'm immune. Nobody can say I'm perfect. Everybody has got imperfect senses. Now, Maharaj, to point to the question is, I heard you saying forget and forgive. Very, very, very clear, Maharaj, very clear. I take it. On the strength of spirituality, as we mature enough, we tend to forgive for sure, because we are souls, we are not the body. And if we are operating on the soul, there is no question of, keeping a grudge, or we forgive for sure. But Maharaj, my question is that forget. You said forget and forgive. We are, Chanchalami, Mana, Krishna, Pramati, Balvadra. We are made of these Panchabhutas. And the body, the senses are imperfect. Maharaj, what is the remedy if one is not able to forget the mishaps or the injustice done? What is your, what should be done? Hare Krishna. Thank you.
You heard of Jamadagni?
Mother of
Jamadagni.
Parshura.
Yeah, at point, Parshura was killing, right, the enemy. And his father told him, stop, just forgive. And he gave two reasons. He said, we have become worshipable. People worship, they're Brahmanas. So we have become worshipable. People are worshipping us because of our quality of forgiveness. Really, Bhagavatam is there. I have it also in my presentation. He said, we have become worshipable. People worshipping us because of our quality of forgiveness. And he mentioned that Brahma has attained his position. Brahmaji has attained a position, highest position. Top number one, Brahma Lord, because of his quality of holiness. That's one point. So, and it is said that Chanakya Pandit said, the beauty of the bird, koyal bird, is its voice. The beauty of an ugly person is his knowledge. The beauty of the beauty of a lady is her chastity. Sanaka Pandit. And the beauty of a Brahmana is equality to Prabhu. Sanaka Pandit said. I'm just giving references. Now, if we don't do that, what are you doing then? If somebody is keeping the grudge, right? Keeping the grudge. But keeping grudge in your heart is detrimental. Mentally, physically, and also spiritually. You know, there was one sadhu who was chanting japa. A materialistic man came, chastised him. You lazy bum, why don't you do something? First day, second day, fourth, third day. And fourth day also, but the sadhu was not disturbed. And then the materialistic person said, hey, been chastised you, blasting you. You don't look to be disturbed. How come? And the sadhu said, you know, if you want to give somebody a gift, and the person doesn't take the gift, with whom the gift remain? I never took it by the way he told me, so why should I be disturbed? Understand? This is how one can actually avoid become the victim or disturbed. But if also you're carrying the grudge and you're carrying the negativity in your heart, you're carrying your enemy. Always wherever you go, you'll be thinking of him or her. Is my enemy, you know. After do this, you always spend time to think, what should I do? Revenge. Just wasting your time. Instead of chanting Hare Krishna. So you're carrying your enemy, and that could be also detrimental to the mind, to the body, to the health also. So releasing your enemies, releasing them, self also. Is that how it works? Right? Forgiveness is there. It's a good quality. There is a whole seminar on that. Next time I can do. So, yeah. And we become light. And we cannot improve the past, can we?
No.
That happened in the past.
It's done. Cannot be undone.
Can we improve the past?
No.
So what we are doing, you know, there are many reasons why people want to forget. There are many reasons also why people do not want to. Both sides are there. You know? Then when we hear all these reasons, then we have to decide which one we want to take. You know. Yeah. Your question?
No, I think we're enough. Thank you.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.